Joy sign is a check. These two are good. This one I need to turn on. That one's good. And Jethro is chilling. You chilling, Jethro? You being good? Chilling like a villain. Like Bob Dylan. On penicillin. That's not for you. That's also not for you. Can I have that? Give me. You really want to destroy something, don't you?
take you to the Oval Office as President Trump tries to broker a truce.
Prices.
Expensive.
It's ridiculous.
I am not baking as much.
Egg prices are at an all-time high. And don't get me started on these confusing labels.
Monday on Local 4 News at 5:45, we'll show you exactly what you're paying for and show you what each egg label means.
Free range, farm fresh, organic. What does all that mean?
An egg is an egg.
And Tuesday morning on Local 4 Plus, egg alternatives for baking so you can save some cash. Shell shots starting Monday on Local 4. You're watching Local 4. Expect more.
This week, the New York Times broke the story of an explosive Trump cabinet meeting which ended in a shouting match between Marco Rubio and Elon Musk, ruining what has been an otherwise remarkably cool and smooth start to the Trump presidency. We now take you to the Oval Office as President Trump tries to broker a truce.
Thank you so much for coming. I know you're under a lot of stress, but I can't have you fighting with Elon, okay? I need Marco.
Mr. Trump, if you think I'm gonna stand here and let you call me that, you're right.
Good boy. We love to say Marco Rubio, but unfortunately I can't have you
To the Trump presidency. We now take you to the Oval Office as President Trump tries to broker a truce.
Thank you so much for coming. I know you're under a lot of stress, but I can't have you fighting with Elon, okay? I need you to be my good little Marco.
Mr. Trump, if you think I'm gonna stand here and let you call me that, you're right.
Good boy. We love to say Marco Rubio, but unfortunately I just made English the official language, so now your name is Mark Ruby.
I accept that, but what I don't accept is Elon having total access to our government. Planes are crashing and he keeps trying to fire air traffic controllers.
Well, Elon knows a lot about air travel, okay? He runs SpaceX, which is doing incredible things in terms of explosions and with regard to rocket debris.
Well, just because Elon is a successful businessman doesn't mean he should run the country.
Yeah, you're right. We tried that in 2016 and it didn't work. Trump 45, not a great president. But now we've got Trump 47. I'm older, wiser, and frankly, older. But Elon's been doing a good job with Doge, and he gave me some great stuff to talk about at State of the Union. You know, they're spending $8 million on making mice transgender. Can you believe that? Probably not, because it's not true, but I said it and it got a big laugh, and that is addictive. But you're doing a great job too, Marco, okay? You're doing great. You're the goat. You're the scapegoat, but it's still a type of goat.
And that is an honor, sir. But while Elon's been causing chaos, I've been working behind the scenes, and I am very close to a deal with the Panamanian government to retake the Panama Canal.
Yeah, I don't want it anymore, you know? Seems like a hassle. What I really love is Thailand, okay? Because I've been watching White Lotus, and it looks beautiful, right? How about the girl with the teeth? I don't mind. So Thailand?
If I may, sir, and this is very important, America's foreign policy has a long, delicate history, and we cannot afford to...
So boring. This guy can't stop talking. I mean, who the hell does he think he is?
Adrian Brody?
Weird looking guy, Adrian. He kind of looks like Waluigi. We like to say Waluigi. Wait a minute, what is this? I'm thinking something and not saying it out loud. Whoa, this is a whole new thing. This is crazy. This could save me a lot of trouble. I should do this more often. I won't, but I should.
And maintain America's standing in the global community.
Bet. Well, let's get Elon in here so you guys can work things out. Elon?
It's me, tech support. Oh, just kidding.
Elon, I want to thank you for at least wearing a suit this time. Doesn't look great, right? Billionaire, but he shops at Joseph A. Bank. It's giving groomsman.
Good one, Donald. Good one. Glitch. Buffering. I'm back.
Never gonna get used to that. Now, look, I can't have you two at each other's throats, okay? After all, I have a perfect record. Everyone who's ever worked for me has left on good terms and then gone on to write a book called The Man Who Ruined Everything. So you two need to start acting like mature adults, okay? So let's begin with Marco.
Polo.
No, Elon, I'm trying to talk to Marco.
Polo. What is that? What's this? What's this? He keeps doing this. What's this?
Nobody knows, okay? It's his little dance. We let him do it, all right? It's his least unsettling trick.
I can't believe this is the guy you've given access to the entire government. He's not an elected official. I know you are, but what am I?
That's enough. If you're gonna insult each other, at least make them good, okay? Something like, Elon, how do you have 20 kids, but I've never seen you with a chick? Just dudes named Donkey Dong and Boner King, you know, something like that. And, here, watch this. Marco, short and gay, classic. Elon, you gotta listen to me, okay? Marco is a very important part of the team, and we all need to...
Phase 1 of my plan is complete. Ingratiate yourself to the president and take over the media. But was taking this job a bad idea? A lot of people seem to really hate me. My Tesla stock is crashing and my personal net worth just dropped by $100 billion.
Listen to it, all right? So headlines from the meeting. 1, America is suing bad guy now. 2, Marco, get your budget under control. And 3, Elon, stay in your lane. You're not the boss.
But I paid you $300 million.
And that's why you're the boss. So we'll get out of your office right after we say this. Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
By as much as $12,000. Or you can get a free Tesla since people are said that closing the Department of Education
playing in women's sports.
Recently tried a case and won the largest verdict in Michigan history for a wrong. A big win. I look for cases where I can.
It's Weekend Update with Colin Jost and Michael Che. Tomorrow marks the start of daylight savings time when we set our clocks ahead, ideally 4 years. After President Trump spent last week defending our historical best friend, Russia. Trump returned this week to attacking our sworn enemy, Canada. That's right, those syrup-guzzling, poutine-munching, moose-humping hockey sluts have taken advantage of us far too long. Even right here at SNL, American sketch comedy jobs are being stolen by filthy Canadians.
President Trump addressed a joint session of Congress and claimed that no president has changed government faster than him. Yeah, and nobody changed airport security faster than bin Laden. President Trump also said that he signed an executive order to ban men from playing in women's sports. But if men aren't allowed to play women's sports, explain soccer.
A lot of soccer fans at the Gaga show. Education Secretary and WWE co-founder Linda McMahon, who's the one on the right, said that closing the Department of Education would not hurt students, and actually test scores might go up, maybe even as high as 69.
After imposing tariffs on Mexico and Canada on Tuesday, President Trump reversed them on Thursday. It's a cunning political tactic experts call bipolar disorder. President Trump said the tariff on goods from Canada is to stop the flow of fentanyl, even though last year only 40 pounds of the drug was seized at the northern border. 40 pounds? What's that, like 2 buttfuls? I thought it was smart.
Experts say that President Trump's tariffs will raise the cost of a new car by as much as $12,000. Or you can get a free Tesla since people are throwing them away. Speaking of which, Tesla CEO and white Kanye, Elon Musk, wore a suit instead of a jacket and t-shirt to this week's cabinet meeting after President Trump made fun of his clothing. It's a refreshing reminder that bullying still works.
On Thursday, Elon Musk's SpaceX Starship exploded just minutes into its mission, which is how he ended up with all those kids. Leaders of Great Britain and France have been coaching Volodymyr Zelensky on how to deal with President Trump. Kind of like how you need extra training to be a special ed teacher.
And this is exciting. Donald Trump Jr. is reportedly considering a run for president in 2028. And if you don't think he could win, you clearly aren't familiar with how things work here in hell.
The NBA season is heating up now that we're a month away from the playoffs. Here to discuss is NBA champion and ESPN commentator and always outspoken, Kendrick Perkins.
Hey, how you doing, Michael? I like that jacket, man. You look like your mama dressed you up to go apologize to the vice principal.
All right, but let's talk some NBA. So the craziest news of the season is the Dallas Mavericks took one of the league's best players, Luka Doncic, and traded him to the Lakers. Why did they do that?
Oh, now, there's a lot of questions about this here trade, but folks on the inside know Luka Dookie is hurt, okay? Now, I'm hearing rumors that he got a small tear in his interior crustaceous uterus. I ain't no doctor, but by my estimations, I believe he gonna be dead by April.
Why would you say that?
Look, hey, I just be saying things, Michael. You know, Stephen A. Smith, he just got $100 million to go on ESPN every day and talk nothing but nonsense, and I want a piece of that too. All I gotta say is things like, oh, Larry Bird was created by scientists in the back of a Cracker Barrel.
I don't think that's right, man.
Hey, maybe not. But you gotta admit, man, I know the game. I be watching like 4-5 hours of tape every night before I take my beard off and go to sleep.
All right, well, let's talk about the MVP race. Who you got?
Oh, well, you can't count out the legendary LeBron James, a man who, despite being 55 years old, just won the Tour de France.
Where are you getting this from?
Nobody knows. But it's amazing how LeBron is still able to play every night. He's 62 years old.
You just said he's 55.
I know. That's my point. LeBron is 71 years old. He has one arm, 12 kids. One of them is black.
No.
And he works undercover as a French super spy. The name is LeBron. James LeBron. James LeBron, man. My words. Luca and LeBron are the best black and white duo since them Jewish cookies.
I don't even know where to start, man.
Hey, man, all I'm saying is the man is old, okay? Hell, LeBron and I are the same exact age. And let me tell you something, getting older ain't pretty. Michael, you ever sneeze so hard an old Cheerio pop out your nose? You should try it. That's why I sound like this.
You know, I wasn't going to bring this up, but Charles Barkley called you an idiot this week.
Ooh, do not get me started on that Charles Barkley. He makes me so mad. Ooh, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm feeling a little hot right now.
It's not even real?
Hey, I already told you that, Michael. I'm crazy, man. Hey, look. I look like Daffy Duck when he shoots his beak off. Hey, get the hell on, man.
Scientists hoping to revive the extinct woolly mammoth have taken a first step by genetically engineering a long-haired woolly mouse. Now it's on to step 2, getting it drunk enough to have sex with an elephant.
The makers of Sesame Street announced that they are laying off more than 200 employees. The layoffs were first reported by this sign. It's hard out there. It's hard out there.
In honor of Women's History Month, Mattel is releasing a line of Barbie dolls that celebrates female friendships. And maybe they're such good friends that they kiss?
Amazon Prime has launched a new tool that will use AI to dub movies into English from foreign languages like Spanish, Korean, and Sylvester Stallone.
New research suggests that men with stronger sperm may live longer than men with weaker sperm. So you know what that means. Dick Van Dyke busts rockets.
An Australian man who is credited with saving more than 2 million babies by repeatedly donating his blood has died at the age of 88. Doctors pronounced him dead when they heard this sound.
So gross.
Like that.
A fired Starbucks manager is suing the company, claiming he faced egregious discrimination from gay coworkers for being heterosexual. While his gay coworkers said he should sue Old Navy for selling him those frumpy-ass chinos.
Surgeons are saying that a growing number of women are having labia puff surgery on their vaginas. And fun fact, labia puffs was also the original name for honey smacks.
Women's History Month. Tonight's host and musical guest, as you know, is of course Lady Gaga. Here to lend his support, making a rare public appearance, is Lady Gaga's husband, Lord Gaga.
Oh, Lord.
Thank you, Colin! How splendid did my wife look during her song? Oh, I wish she dressed like that on the estate.
Wow, this is wild. You know, I had no idea there was a Lord Gaga.
Of course there is. How do you think she became a lady? She married a lord. That's how she became a Gaga, whereas I was simply born this way.
Why haven't we ever seen you with her?
Well, I'm terribly busy with business, running the Gaga textile empire, and truthfully, I don't want to overshadow my wife.
I really don't think that you would. You must be very proud of all her accomplishments.
Well, I'm glad she has a hobby.
I think it's more than a hobby. She's one of the best-selling musicians of all time.
Is she now? They like her. Well, good for her.
You didn't know that?
No, I'm terribly busy with business, but we're very happy. It's certainly not a bad romance.
Okay, I guess I'm curious, how did you two meet?
She was playing piano at a debutante ball. You know, where teenage girls are presented to their father's widowed friends to marry. You've been to those. Yes, you have. You're lying if you say you haven't, Goldsmith. Well, that year's offerings were subpar, but the dazzling girl behind the piano caught my eye. So I made her my wife, and now we have 7 gorgeous children.
You have 7 kids?
Yes, 7 little monsters. Again, thank you for indulging my wife's hobby and letting her sing on your little talent show.
Okay, I actually think she's indulging us. Your wife is very successful, sir. She has 14 Grammys and an Oscar.
Well, does she? Wow! What a feather in her cap! If only it all paid, eh?
I think it does. I think it actually pays a lot.
Well, it certainly can't be more than what textiles bring in. Can you imagine, Colin, a man whose wife makes more money than he? Imagine! The shame he would feel. Imagine, Colin, if I was sitting here on television behind this desk, staring at that camera, the world staring back at me, knowing that my wife's income dwarfs my own. I would die. What a living nightmare. Nightmare. I'm sorry. Oh, now tell me, what does your wife do?
Who wins when the Toyota RAV4 and Honda CR-V compete with the Subaru Forester? It also holds its value better than any other SUV in its class. AT&T.
To repairing your foundation, to replacing ineffective gutters and downspouts. Our advisors will assess your home and provide you with a customized repair plan. Schedule your free consultation today and enjoy no interest if paid in full in 1 year. U.S. Waterproofing. A better basement starts with us.
You stay back there. No, you stay back. I see you.
Once again, Lady Gaga!
In the corner, smoking that grass, and the boys all pass me by. Talking some shit with your hand on my ass. I'm a murderer in disguise. Yeah, you wanna be cool, but you're making me mad. But my lip, it starts to fade. cigarette.